Oh, drinking these scenes. No better place for a sunset than the western shores of Portugal. Iconic. As it's golden hour at Ribeira Dilhaz at the EDP Ericeira Pro. And what a day of surfing. We've had a bunch of storylines as well. All sorts has happened. The star of the show, of course, has been the swell, which has jumped up loads. But we've had some incredible action as well and some heats. There's quite a lot that's gone on. It's been a lot today.
It has been a lot today. We got a little nana nap time in the middle of the day. We started off with small waves, ended with pretty solid ones.
Waves were big. Performances, colossal, Ben.
Yeah, that's the thing about surfing competitions. The better the waves get, the better we get. And that gap, we had that little break at lunchtime and it came back. It just started pumping. And especially the women in the afternoon absolutely delivered. Massive numbers, Paul, massive.
Yeah, one of the things we talk about a lot of events as well is as you go through the rounds, you expect the better surfers to be left in the draw. But I think the significant thing here, the chances to do more reps at this wave and be able to get a better read on it. It's been a tricky wave to read, but by the time you've made 3, maybe 4 heat wins, you're able to be really confident and back yourself. Definitely.
I feel like the more reps we see out here, the better everyone's getting. Think of Mura Suzuki. We hadn't really seen her have anything. Paul's making me laugh.
Something I said?
Paul, come on, mate.
I was just talking about...
Stop making Jesse laugh.
I was just talking about the
Can't
surfing.
take it seriously.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
What did I do?
I don't know.
Well, one of our great talking points from the day, one of many big stories, was a heat that showed us loads. We had quality seamless surfing. We had a bit of drama and interference as well. Let's remind ourselves what went down in the Heat 8 of the round of 32 from the men. Liam O'Brien, my question is, when you look at him surfing, particularly in a way like this, is why doesn't everybody in the world surf like that? Because he's so good.
Lobby is so good. He's so silky smooth, and just the lines he draws is just absolutely stunning. Started off with heartbreak, though. We saw a very devastated Snake because this guy got a non-priority interference right at the start of the heat for Hiroto Ohara, who currently holds the highest number of the heat, that 9-point ride. And just for a simple mistake at the start of the heat, basically his story over in this heat. Then Mateus came out, and he's just, we always talk about him being such a big personality here, and he's just delivered today. The swell came up. He gave us so much spark in this heat, and yeah, I feel like this back and forth battle between Lobby and Mateus is just starting to tell the story of what I think we have to expect for the rest of this competition in the men's.
Really different characters in and out of the water, but once he gets going, this man is just so stylish, so committed to all his turns, wave selection impeccable, absolutely charged. And look at that type of stuff. He's got that in his locker, brings it out at the right time. This is Liam O'Brien. And these two, they've got to be sort of inching up towards favouritism just based on this heat alone.
Yeah, definitely. Lobby, he's surfing this style, how smooth he is, especially on this wave. He just doesn't belong here. He's such a CT surfer. And Mateus, he's creeping closer to it. He's so close to making this his year. But look at this, not an ounce of confusion in Lobby surfing. He is just so clean. Just the way he pumps off the bottom, the lines he draws, where he places his boards, it's just that next level. It really does have the jump on the rest of the field. Lobby, could you just not watch this all day? Just his surfing and these lines. Yeah,
he's such a creative surfer as well. He's had some incredible clips he's dropped this year showing his all-round ability from massive slabs to small round punts. He's such a complete surfer. And he's so close to the cut, wasn't he? He was right on the cusp.
Yeah.
He had a few injury issues which held him back. He's CT level, and he proves it today.
All right, let's have a look at the rankings right now. A little bit of a shuffle, some movements going on there. Luke Thompson, the chief beneficiary.
He served so well. He was just so on point. He's got that 10,000 points in Bolito. We've seen how important that is. Look at Jacob Wilcox. There's a really good comparison. Jacob had a win in Newcastle, started off strong, and then just had an injury. Things starting to go a little bit unlucky. Lost his first heat in this event. And so for Thompson to just keep powering away it's pretty crucial.
Yeah, what I'm really invested in is how close all these points are. I mean, Eli Hanneman still making it through 11,000. And then just below him, it kind of gets really tight in between. We're talking 200, 100 points in between a lot of these surfers. And they're not far behind that top 10. It is by no means solidified at this point in time. And as they keep progressing down that draw, I expect that top 10 to change multiple times.
Absolutely, and there's a lot of those guys from 10 to 20 already been knocked out, so we'll find out if there's a few bolters that come up from the 20 or 30s, like a semi-final or a final from some of those guys ranked down, they can be right back in the mix. So, yeah, it's fascinating. It's all due to unfold over the next 3 days, Paul.
Let's go and hear from the winner on the very last heat of the day. It was a great battle. It was scintillating viewing, very entertaining. It's Anat Leilor with Chico.
Yeah, boys, I have with me Anat. Anat, what a comeback on that heat. You were a bit behind Leilani, and you made sure you came back. You fought strong. Talk me through that heat.
Yeah, definitely Leilani made me work on that one. It's always fun competing with her and hard beating her because I love her so much and I look up to her a lot. But yeah, the conditions are amazing, and I'm stoked to be surfing in Ribeira alone with one of my good friends, and yeah, definitely grabbed it by my teeth in the end, but happy to make it.
That board is looking insane, and before going on interview, we spoke a bit about it. Talk me through that magic stick.
Yeah, I've been going through a lot of boards, a lot of shapers, and a lot of good people helping me throughout my career. But now I'm riding the Fever from CI, and yeah, I'm liking it a lot. And hopefully the conditions are gonna stay this good, so I'm gonna keep riding it. And yeah, I'm keeping the good vibes going. I have a full-on support crew, my parents, a lot of Israelis coming to see me, and yeah, I just want to say thank you to everybody watching all over the world. I know you guys are looking at me, and all I can do is keep my smile and improve my surfing every time. And just for the holidays, חטיבה טובה לכולם, and thank you guys as well.
That's the mindset of a champion. Good luck for the next round.
Thank you so much.
Back to you, boys.
Yeah, great surf and a clutch heat and a big performance. Gets her through to quarterfinals. Good value for it as well. She has been one of the outstanding surfers here. Prior to that, we had another big heat with loads of drama and massive scores as well. It's not been an amazing event, actually, for Portugal, and we had one of their best out in the water in this heat. It was a great battle. I mean, we saw a lot of power, loads of aggression. Ultimately, Amuro Suzuki had the quality.
Yeah, she surfed so good, Amuro. We saw Francisco just waited so long for her first wave, probably 22, at least 15 minutes. And meanwhile, Suzuki just started going through the gears. This first wave was a 7, I think, from memory. Surfed well, but I think we'll get a second wave where she absolutely went to town. She was really smooth. Had a great start and a great finish to this heat. And this wave here, I think, Jessie, this is the wave where she made her way to the quarterfinals.
Yeah, it's got to be something pretty special, we know, to go up into that excellent range. And this wave, just how tidy and textbook this surfing is, lays into that one. Kind of transitioned her lines halfway through that turn. I really liked it, staying lively on the wave. And then this inside section didn't hold back. Really nice finishing turn, straight back to the beach. We had so many of those claims today. Kika, though, had a pair of 5s until about 7 minutes to go. Answered back with a big 7-point ride. Felt like maybe there was something slightly off with the headspace here for Kika. She was just behind the 8 ball, came round here and then just really started to make amends for this wave.
Yeah, it was a strange heat for Kika, it really was. She made some mistakes. She waited that 15 minutes, got a bad wave, didn't count. Then she fought back really strong. She showed a mental resilience and a physical ability, but it wasn't enough from these two. Are they happy? Do you think they're excited? And just sheer joy. So, the best surfer won that heat, and she surfed a great 2 waves, and there's the golden light. So, yeah, the rankings here, she has just crept up into the 10th spot, as you see from that red line, 7 spots available for the CT, so a massive win for Suzuki. That's why she was so ecstatic.
Yeah, a bit of heartbreak there for the Europeans. So we have one of them dropping out of that top 7. So Teresa Bonvalot with that early round knockout. And Lele moving up the ranks with that last heat.
Fitzgibbons, gone. Vaselko, gone. Eristabe, gone. So 3 heavy hitters in that top 7, Paul. What are they? they're gone. So it's like, there's a lot more movement going on the women's side.
Yeah, and Nat, she's moved up 12 spots just from that last heat win too. So, like you mentioned, we've been saying it, real estate, it's open in these rankings. So many of these surfers still in the draw as well. Sophia Medina, Eve Wong, Eden Waller, Alyssa Spencer. So these guys have rooms to really shake up that top 10, that top 7 conversation. It's all happening down here. We still have so much surfing to do.
Yeah, there's a lot up for grabs in terms of moving up those leaderboards as we go towards finals. Still got a few more days to go here, actually. 3 full days to play with as well. We won't need all of that time, which is good news. It means we can pick the best conditions. Speaking of which, maybe it's time to have a little squiz at the Surfline forecast. Let's see what's coming.
Yeah, Surfline keeping a close eye on the Atlantic for us, and they've been bang on each day, and we see that next 3 days. Well, today is 3 to 4 foot faces. Sorry, tomorrow, and then Saturday the same. And look, this afternoon it was more than 3 foot faces, wasn't it? You know, it was
definitely
bigger than that. So they're being conservative. On Sunday, it looks big, it looks great, especially in the morning. So Travis is going to have to, it's not so much worrying about it, just pick the best times.
And pick his best thinking cap. Or the thinking beanie.
The beanie, the hat, the cap. I mean, he's got some big decisions to make.
Maybe the pork pie for finals day?
What about the old flat cap? Wouldn't that be a treat, Paul?
Come on.
Okay, forecast. Point being, guys, you guys at home, there's waves coming our way. It's going to be pumping. Today was incredible, and there's more of that. Plus some.
Today was incredible. Let's get into our top 5 moments of the day. Remind ourselves some of the peak action. Luke Thompson is on fire, Brew.
It is so funny that this was today. Today has been going forever. We have had so much action, and Lukey Thompson just with so much confidence. It feels like it's building every single heat. Look at how different the conditions were this morning. We're talking 2 foot, not windy. We had really clean faces still. I know I just said it. It's crazy that this was today. How much the ocean shifted, but Lukey Thompson just on fire. Really just building every single time we see him put the rashi on. He's going to definitely challenge that round of 16.
Yeah, and he seems to grow a foot every time I see him as well. So, yeah, he stayed busy. And then meanwhile, Kirra Pinkerton up against Sally Fitzgibbons. She thanked her coach, Brad Gerlach, who she's been working with for the last sort of 9 months, as being pivotal. And she showed some flashes of Ger's style there. Just absolutely went to town. It was a massive scoring. Of, she had to get a couple of 7s and 8s just to get over Sal, who won it last year. And Kirra, this was a massive result for her and her immediate future. Yeah,
she said in her post-heat interview, she's got to do it for Sal. She wants to put her name right next to hers as victors in this event. And this wave went excellent. 8.5 for that one, and it got her the win over it. And she was so happy when she got to the beach, shared that moment with Reed Van Wagener, her team. And you can see how much it meant to her, how much time she's been putting in, and to be working so closely with one of the sports greats. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it really was. And, well, yesterday we saw Morgs Sivlik made the top 5 highlights for his rock work. This time it's his rail work. See what I've done there?
I like it. I'm a big fan.
Cheers,
Keep
mate.
it up, please.
And you know what? He's been really on point. Paul said yesterday that when he gets his groove on, there's very few surfers at this level that can do the same type of on-rail power job. And, yeah, Sivlik, with that CT experience, with this type of wave that suits his style, look at that, cracks it. So really impressive from the Aussie.
Yeah, Morgs, it feels like we're getting vintage Morgs. It just seems like he's just surfing, keeping it really simple, hitting every lip. Favourite turn of the day for me, that massive roundhouse there from Morgs. We've talked about it all day. It doesn't ever age. It's just such a timeless turn. Came through this inside, decided, hey, why not keep adding to the scoreline here, lay back into those rocks for Morgs, and we're going to see him deep into the round. But number 2, we've talked about it already, how silky smooth, polished.
And look at those curls catching the sun as well.
They're polished too.
And lob, yeah, we just chatted about it just recently. He's one of the, he should be one of the favourites. He's one of the top seeds. He's got that fin release, the back foot off, like a cat almost. He's not a big guy, but he generates so much power just because of his technique. He's always in the right position at the right time. And with surfing like this, he's suddenly just pushed himself up into one of the form surfers.
It's pretty cool when a heat turns into a surf edit. And that's basically what this is. This is a lobby fan edit. This is just trademark Liam O'Brien. It is CT surfing. It's what it is. It really is just well above anything. Just the lines he's drawing, how smooth he is, and just the bottom turn. The bottom turn is just so incredible to watch. And number one, it had to go there. I mean, Tya Zebrowski, she's number one on the ranking. She's number one of our top 5 moments today for some big, big scores. Opened up with a 7, then decided, hey, let's get another 7, and then let's actually drop out that 7 and get an 8.9.
Yeah, she was so awe-inspiring today. It's just kind of trying to find it difficult to think who's going to beat her. If she keeps surfing like this, she doesn't seem to have that many flaws. She picks the right wave. She stays calm. If she gets caught in a bit of a tough spot, she can go to 1 or 2 big turns to get herself out of it. It's really hard to box her in right now. And there's a reason she's the number 1 on the Challenger Series. There's a reason she's very possibly going to get onto the CT potentially this week because, her surfing and her heat strategy is flawless.
The other point worth mentioning, of course, she didn't even know what round she was in next. She's like, I'm going to do the quarterfinals. Cool. No worries. Pretty cash.
Yeah.
If she's feeling any pressure, she's not showing it. She's surfing pressure-free. She's pretty much flawless. She's unbelievable. I'll be very surprised indeed if we didn't see her on the CT next year. Let's see how the rest of the event goes, rest of the season as well. Been a fun day today, you guys.
Absolutely loved it. Enjoyed every minute. Again, great day, guys.
We're going to come back tomorrow morning. 7:30 call, 8 o'clock potential start. Well,
they don't like to mix it up, do they? They don't like to mix it up. They're pretty consistent on that front.
Don't fix what ain't broke, you know.
I agree.
That old saying.
We're here at 7:30.
Yeah.
Check for updates on surfleague.com. We'll send it out with some highlights. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. Ate amanhã.
I'd like to do a tune for you now that I wrote myself. It's a story about a girl that would rather go blind than to watch her man leave her. Something told me it was over, baby. Now listen.
Dynamic series really tweaked it out really hard.
I was just sitting here thinking, yeah, about your sweet kiss and your warm embrace, baby. Now listen. 25 minutes.